The year is 2018. I just graduated. I'm happy. I'm excited to be leaving Arizona. I moved back to California where I'm from. Got to spend some time with my family, but I noticed something different. Everywhere where I'm from outside of LA, the IE, the Inland Empire. Where I'm from, one of the most popular things to do is to go to the mall and things like that. So head to the mall. All of a sudden, I see these stations as I'm trying to park. I'm like, what is this? And it was everywhere. Go to the Whole Foods, go to the grocery store, see these stations. Turns out they were Tesla stations. So I'm like, okay, Tesla charging stations. So I'm like, okay, that's unique. And then I start to see these beautiful cars everywhere. Now I knew what Tesla was, but I never paid any attention to it. It was amazing. I'm sitting here looking around, just Tesla, 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 Tesla. Okay, cool. So I see some. So I go back home, I do my research. Oh, snaps. This is a tech company. This is not a car company. This is a tech company. So then I go in a little bit further and I start to see, okay, their main focal point is to revolutionize the battery. That's the main thing that they were focused on. You know, most companies were focused on the engine, but their focal point was the battery. So that was something new. Compacting the battery, make the battery run a lot longer, try to expand storage, just putting all this money into the battery. That was unique. So then I saw something even more unique. Elon Musk, the CEO, sells his company for, I believe it was like 200 million or something like that. He put the bulk of his money into try to get Tesla operating. Okay. So now I'm starting to do more and more research. This is crazy. Okay. I get this idea. I didn't even know anything about stock, but I got this idea. Let me look up what the stock price is. And I saw that the stock price was fairly low. I mean, if you look at market cap, right? Stock price, what was fairly low. And okay, so I got this bright idea. Let me start to record and talk about Tesla. Well, I brought the idea up to, a friend, and they're like, that's not a good idea. So I let them psych myself out. So, I let it pass. Now, fast forward to 2019. I'm like, it was still in my gut. I really feel like this is the one. So I recorded a video talking about how I thought this company was gonna be a $1 trillion company. And I showed it to another buddy, this completely different person. And basically they said I was loony, and I felt like nobody understood what I saw. And so I let that moment just kind of hinder me and make me feel like maybe my content wasn't worth it. So, I scrapped the video. Crazy part is I still got that video, but I scrapped the video. I put it to the side, and that was it. Fast forward later into the year, later in the year. It was either December 2019 or January 2020. I'm talking with my coworkers. I'm a software engineer. So it was a team of 10 of us, and everybody was talking about what they're invested in. And, it was an older black guy was talking about how, he has all these you know, high dividend stocks and things of that nature, very stable stocks. And so he started talking about Disney, and he started talking about how much he loved, you know, what was it? AT&T, I believe. And, you know, we just going in. So it comes to my turn. I'm like, I think the best stock on the stock market right now is Tesla. I could just see it blowing. And he cuts me off in the middle of how I felt, you know, me talking about how I felt. And, you know, he starts to go in, car companies don't perform, look at Ford, you know, look at this, look at that. I'm like, bro, you don't even understand that this is a tech company in front of you? And he's like, man, car company, like you millennials. And he starts going in, you millennials don't know what y'all talking about. You know, y'all just, you know, just belittling me, you know, making me feel lower. And a lot of the offices that I worked in, although you see software engineers typically are younger, a lot of offices that I worked in, I was the youngest or closer to the youngest. So this guy just like riding me, you know, just going in on me. So, you know, I just furthermore scrapped that to the side. I couldn't find a single individual that just saw what I saw, and I never thought to look on YouTube or anything like that. So fast forward 2020, later in 2020, and the pandemic hits, and I get furloughed, which was pretty crazy. But then something drastic happened. Tesla stock just started going absolutely ridiculous. And all of a sudden, it's just got so much cash coming in that they got to do a stock split. Oh, stock split. So you telling me, I mean, obviously it's going to be the same value, but you telling me I'm getting more shares? And, you know, I got to see the baby go from, you know, essentially a newborn to now, you know, Tesla stock's been way longer than 2018, but I got to see it drastically grow. You know, that point in 2019 was the point in which it started to rise. 2020 happened. March 20th, 2020 happened, and then everything from there is just smooth selling, skyrocket. And I got to see this baby be neglected, and all of a sudden now it's in pretty much every tech ETF you could think of. It's you know, it was a huge player in the NASDAQ. It was a huge player in S&P 500. Oh my God, this is crazy. And, you know, I say all this to say, I let people tell me that I was wrong, and I let it affect me. And this whole time I could have been making content about something that I was truly passionate about, but I let other people gaslight me into believing that I wasn't, you know, that I wasn't seeing something amazing happen right before my eyes. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to document that. But furthermore, I let people talk me into not putting out content. And now Tesla is one of the most major channels that you see on YouTube. You see so many YouTube channels speak about Tesla, whether it's just Tesla or if it's talking about the stock market, if it's talking about tech. You can't see Tesla any, you know, I mean, you always see Tesla. You can't go anywhere without seeing Tesla. And, you know, I look back and it makes me sad to know that I let people talk me out of doing something that I believed in, you know? And so I say all this to say, when you believe in something, stand on it. And if you feel like you want to create content, no matter what, create content. I mean, you know, I see so many individuals that are talking about what they believed in. Now it's just most amazing channels to watch, and these individuals are huge. And you know, I sit here and I think, man, I could have been there with them, but now I'm just sitting here on the sidelines as a viewer when I could have been in it. And I truly took the steps to be in it, but I let people talk me out of it. I mean, I got videos dating back to 2018 on the subject matter, and now it's irrelevant. You know, me posting a video now that I made in 2018 about how Tesla's gonna be $1 trillion company when it's already $1 trillion company. I made another video in 2019 and 2020 talking about how it's gonna be $1 trillion company, and here we are today, $1 trillion company. Come on now, like, I mean, I had a couple other plays, you know, that I spoken to fruition. You know, I talked a lot about how Apple was gonna succeed. I talked a lot about how Amazon was gonna skyrocket. I mean, those definitely are givens. I think everybody knew that those were gonna skyrocket, but I definitely thought Microsoft was gonna skyrocket. A couple other things, man, it's crazy. So again, I say all this to say, if you feel like you want to create content, just do it. Don't let anybody talk you out of it. Just do it, you know? Just do it. No hesitation. Don't worry about anything. There's a market for everything. There's so much money circulating now that you really can make money from anything you could possibly think of, whether it be entertainment, tech, you know, hair products, nails, anything, science. Just follow your gut and take that step. And I hope to see you on the other side, because you will see more of me. Trust me, there's no more hiding from me. So stay tuned. I'll catch you on the flip side.